Hi, I'm giving my thoughts on Ecclesiastes 2. I'm kind of starting a little bit in Ecclesiastes 1 because there's a theme that is repeated in Ecclesiastes 2. So in Ecclesiastes 1, verses 12 through 18, the theme is that wisdom only goes so far. In verse 16, he says he has more wisdom than rulers before him. To keep that in mind while you're reading. And then in verse 15, basically what he's saying is that wisdom can't give you the mysteries that God keeps from you. Wisdom can only get you so far. And in 18, he explains that wisdom can give you insight in different tragedies and sins of this world. So it's kind of a mixed blessing. So wisdom can only get you so far. And then in chapter 2, it's separated into 3 different segments, different types of vanities. The first one is the vanity of self-indulgence. The second is the vanity of living wisely. And the third is the vanity of toil. So in the vanity of self-indulgence, which is verses 1 through 10, or 1 through 11, he talks about how he indulges in everything that he wanted, and he still did it with wisdom. He didn't drink too much. And he did find pleasure in what he was working for, and that he got rewarded for his hard work, but that he realized he can't take it after death, and that is all a means to an end, because it will all eventually go away. He won't have it forever. So self-indulgence is temporary, and it all ends eventually. Then he transitions into the next section in verse 12 by saying that no one else can do better than he did as far as gaining materialistic things and those experiences and stuff. So he was going to try to look into wisdom and folly. And he does say that wisdom is better than folly. Obviously, it's a superior way of life, that in wisdom you walk in light, in foolishness you walk in darkness. But in verses 14 through 17, he does say that everybody dies no matter what you do. The wise die, the foolish die, and wisdom can't keep you from that. He's basically saying that everyone will be forgotten. He's not so much saying that everybody will die, so no, not what you do matters. I had to kind of read that part over because he's a man of God, so obviously he knows that he has an afterlife. He knows that what he does and what he believes does matter, but he's saying that everyone will be forgotten because everyone dies. Everyone will no one will remember what you did, and wisdom can't keep you immortal, and wisdom can't keep you from that inevitability. So again, that theme that wisdom can only take you so far is kind of repeated. And then the last vanity, the vanity of toil, is verses 18 through 26. He does something that I had to look into. He does say hate quite a bit, that he hates this part of life, he hates what happened and his results. And really what hate means isn't hatred so much as it is just a contrast, so that we get the idea that he is extremely disappointed and extremely upset with what happened. It's not actual hatred. And in this part, he talks about how all that he did could be destroyed by somebody after he died. It could be given to someone who doesn't deserve it, or it could just be destroyed so that everything that he did no longer mattered because it no longer existed. But in verses 24 to 26, he said it's best to just enjoy God's gifts and to use them to please him. However, the last sentence kind of confuses me. It says, this also is vanity and a striving after the wind. After he said that the wicked and foolish and the sinful are given to serve the godly so that they can, praise God and whatever. So him saying it's also vanity and a striving after the wind seems like he's saying it's still meaningless. But I'm wondering if maybe he's referring to that we still die and that it still ends. I'm not sure exactly. If any of you have some input on that, I would love that. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Sorry this is a bit long, but that's Ecclesiastes 2. I hope you guys have a good day.